Rockstar to go ahead and just capture this victory point.
And you can see that war truck being used perfectly, though. He just loads up in the truck and uses that mobility to keep right on the heels of the
Big
war
hit
spider.
for the Wraithguard, and this is what I was talking about, where the Wraithguard is only a partial counter, but now here come the Slugger boys. They're going to get some kills on these Wraithguard.
Oh, no, poor slow Wraithguards. What are you doing?
Trying to get out. Oh, well, maybe they
one goes down.
But here come the Banshees,
Second goes down.
Another Banshee's going to get suppressed, but there we go. Nice usage of Swamp
Swamping them. Going for that last kill right there.
They think they're going too deep in. They're going to try and get... Oh, wait a minute. Is that Zap? Is that Zap? That is Zap! Zap takes them out! Excellent!
Oh.
The weird boy gets the kill on the Wraithguard with Zap at the last second. I hadn't even been looking at him. I was just watching the Sluggers try to chase him as best as they possibly could. But, you know, all of a sudden I feel like...
Oh, the Sluggers go down after having just performed so admirably. Almost making it out of there. Trading a Slugger squad, though, for the Wraithguard. Not the worst thing at all.
Yeah, although that was somewhat integral to GuruSkippy's strategy. It gave him a map control. He is going tier 3, though, so if he can get the power back up, he'll actually be able to replace the Sluggers with knobs. And he's going to get a little bit of a boost in requisition income here because he won't be paying all of that upkeep that the fully upgraded Slugger squad entails.
And also in favor of Guru, during all of that intense pushing, he managed to squeeze out a triple cap there too, keeping the score very close right now, keeping Choko off of his game in terms of victory point control here as well. So just total map control right now going to Guru, other than the center point right now with the Howling Banshees.
You know, we actually have not seen thus far in Odd Art. I think we're going to see it maybe possibly a little soonish because we see that Choko has a red here, and he also has he's also got the power for it as well. And yep, I think where could it be? Where could it be? I'm not really sure here.
I thought it was. It looked like he called it in.
No, my bad. He called him warp spiders.
Oh yes, of course. We're also so blindly looking for Autarks here.
Autark, yeah, and all of a sudden it's warp spiders. Oh. I saw a big. All I knew was a bunch of red gone, bunch of requisition gone. It's one of the two. Should have looked a little closer at power.
And there are those knobs coming out on the field right now, getting ready to have some sort of a battle going on here with this Wraithlord who's just kind of stalking his way around the battlefield right now. Perhaps looking at this war truck, but he'll never catch that war truck. Silly Wraithlord.
Well, he will once those warp spiders have something to say.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Some haywire grenades will fix that equation for sure. So warp spiders now catching the center. We've got the Howling Banshees over on the left-hand side. About maybe threatening 2-0 right now for Choko. But Choko is behind, actually. 271 victory points for Choko, 305 for GuruSkippy. Ooh, threatening the 3-cap even now.
Yeah, we're seeing actually nice shot there by GuruSkippy. Is not being plussed at all by any of this. He's sending his K-Knob over to the left to go ahead and deal with the Howling Banshees, and actually he's upgrading stick bombs as opposed to the booby traps he had last game. So it's going to be kind of interesting. It's going to grant him much more in the way of mobile explosives, but it's going to grant him a little less map control. I think the Greentooth Gorge, as far as I don't even, there's some sort of bug. Oh, the knob choppas are sticking out of the war truck for me. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And we have a commando column as well, right on top of the Rangers, but very nice usage of the Wraithlord here to see that the commando column is coming in, and to just kind of get right up on them. He's going to kill at least, nope, not kill any of them yet. They're trying to infiltrate. They will infiltrate before losing. This war truck's going to take a big hit, but here come the knobs out of the war truck right on top of the Wraithlord. Knobs!
Knob attack. Wraithlord here looking a little bit embarrassed now, surrounded by greenskins, trying to back on out of there.
The shooters here, by the way, I should say. Oh, well, actually, they're actually just trying to get to the victory point, but they don't do any AV damage, but they were just kind of standing in front of the knobs and like preventing the Wraithlord from moving away from the knobs, and I'm like, oh, that's really great usage of the shooters there to block for the knobs so they can kill stuff. Nice warp bomb too, by the way, keeping the warp spiders out of there.
Ooh, warp spiders blinking right out of that weird boy shot.
Ooh, frenzy, right down, go try finish off this Wraithlord. They're trying to finish him off with frenzy. Oh no, frenzy wore off. They gotta get out. They may lose a lot here. GuruSkippy may be getting a little overzealous with these pushes here. He can't afford to lose this kind of stuff anymore. He may lose another knob model. He really can't afford that. He cannot afford to keep losing all these knob models. He doesn't even have the big choppas yet, or big huge ammas, I should say. Guru, what are you doing? No, very nice use of it. I love the DACA, though. That's going to allow these shooters to force off the Howling Banshees.
Knocking back their own knob there.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to stop that.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying. I run
and
into
the knob goes down too there.
Oh, haywire! There goes that truck.
Oh, and the war truck goes out of control, crashing into some light shrubberies there.
Yeah, so this all started because Guru overpushed with those knobs, and now he's going to lose a shooter squad
gets shredded by those warp spiders.
Losing a commando knob leader, losing 3 commando squad models.
Choko is quite beat up right now if you look at the health of his units too. He's got to spread out, recap the map here, and grab onto everything he can. He is pretty far behind at this point. 170 points for Choko, triple cap, 251 points for GuruSkippy. Yeah, he's going to try and grab that center, but it looks like Guru's going to move right back out there.
Weird Boy is going to be the main thing there. Yeah.
Knocking people back from victory points all over the place. That is definitely a smooth move.
And now we've actually got the Commando Knob and the Warp Spider Exarch engaging each other up here. Kind of surprised that GuruSkippy is trying to force melee on top of the Warp Spider Exarch there with his Commando Knob still. The special shooter, I mentioned that you give up a lot of damage when you get it to get the other benefits it provides. One of the pieces of damage that you give up is actually melee damage. Your melee damage actually significantly drops off compared to your default weapon. So you actually do, whereas you can be kind of competitive in melee with a Warp Spider Exarch before you get that. The second you get special shoot up, all of a sudden it's kind of like your melee is not very good against him. Choko is WTFing. I'm not really sure why. What is there to WTF about?
Maybe he just had a tiny lag spike right there, as far as I could tell. But
that was his. Yeah, my bad. It was his lag spike. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but man, that warp vomit knocking him back. The knobs finishing off the rest of this power. The power node here. We can see the Weird Boy grabbing this victory point. Choko is just in a corner
these shoot-up boys are getting ripped apart though by the warp spiders. But these knobs are going to pop Frenzy, beast through these Howling Banshees. And these warp spiders are just going to stay away from the knobs for now. They're trying to finish off that shooter boy squad. They can't. We're seeing GuruSkippy just doing a great job this whole game and last game of forcing Choko to combat him and not really being able to ninja cap the way he would like to. And it is not working out well for Choko here. We are seeing, what is this coming in as? Is another warp spider squad? Yep, another warp spider squad.
Warp spider squad. We can see the Wraith Lord does have Wraithbone up. I'm trying to tell if he was using that before or not. The knobs right now in the center with the Weird Boy. We've got the Commando Knob kind of prowling around in the middle on the right-hand side. The Warp Spider desperately trying to grab all this. Looted tank coming out right now for GuruSkippy. That'll certainly be interesting to have on the field right now. We got a little bit of Wraithbone tanking going on right now by the Wraith Lord.
I like this very much, by the way, because even though the knobs are going to pop Frenzy is 75 red now, although GuruSkippy has a fair amount. He probably does want to pull in commandos, at some point. Maybe, another squad. We'll see. But Commando Knob never has a lack of usage for red, so always causing additional red bleed and stuff. Always great. This Wraith Lord very low.
The Wraith Lord pads for just a moment and gets taken out by the knobs as the knobs are hacking and slashing away. But they are so overcommitted right now, being shredded alive. Blinking warp spiders everywhere. We'll have to see if they're going to be able to get any more. Focusing away on these guys. That'll do it. That'll do it right there. The whole knob squad goes down, but a looted tank is on the field right now. Definitely.
I think I would take knobs over Wraith Lord any day, though. But I don't know.
Cap right now for Choko, so he has stabilized at least for the time being here.
Yeah, well, the one nice thing about what just happened there is this does kind of free up some stuff for the looted tank. And we have got some potentially very nice usage of the commandos here. We did see, though, that Choko wanted nothing to do with the looted tank, so he backed out. But we were seeing these commandos now are going to be able to use Love the Daka and/or Burn a Bomb and both, whatnot, to cover, basically keep the Warp Spiders pinned while the looted tank goes to town on them.
By the way,
so that's something to watch.
We do have a tiny little booby trap over on the left-hand victory point there. We almost got to see that used against the Howling Banshees, but not quite yet. And we have, the Warp Spiders blinking on in. They do. Haywire?
Haywires? Where? Oh, they're out of energy. That's what it is. Wow.
No, they blinked in and did not have enough. That was too bad. They were
desperate here.
And the squad only has one gentleman left alive in it as well. It is the Exarch, though, so that's good. But, man, Warp Spider Exarch forced to be retreating here. Oh, he did get Power Blades at some point in the future. That cold Commando Knob getting knocked aside by the shot from the Weird Boy.
Watch this Ranger squad. They're going to be able to snipe a couple of these shooters on the left side here with that booby trap you mentioned. I like this, again, by GuruSkippy here. We saw earlier that he got the stick bombs, but apparently at some later point he also got the booby traps. And, both war gears are great, and there's no reason why you can't switch between them. Especially booby traps are the kind of thing you tend to want to, put down and then forget, right? Oh, now we have what the heck, Choko, man.
Just because something beats you, it's not Imba.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say that right now.
Booby trap!
Booby
Very
trap
nice.
knocking everybody around.
The commando knob's gonna sacrifice his life here. No, actually, there we go. This is what I saw. That's what I usually do.
Oh yeah, the stun on himself and then retreating out of it. Yep.
Retreating out, preventing them from capturing or anything. Oh, Love to Daka is probably gonna go down here and keep the Warp Spider Exile from capping.
Oh, and the Warp Spider Exile goes down and the points tick away. Choko Bebis. Oh, he goes down, and we have GuruSkippy with a wonderful performance, moving on 2-1. So he's going to be going on to the round of 4.